David Pfeffer. Now we're going to head over to Hamburg to meet up with Roger Cicero. It was his unique blend of German lyrics with soul and swing that helped him sell upwards of 1 million albums. His new album is also a big success, but he always finds time for his fans, as we see firsthand strolling with him through Hamburg.
Roger Cicero at a harbour cafe in Hamburg. Cafe owner Ursula Müller has been a fan for ages.
Today it's my turn for an autograph.
Did I forget?
The last time you said, let's do that later.
And then I was gone?
Now is later.
Ooh.
After paying his tab, the singer does a little advertising for the cafe.
Here I am in a real Hamburg original, the Shellfish Posten. It's a wonderful old establishment right on the River Elbe.
Roger Cicero seems carefree at the piano. But now that he has a family of his own, the 41-year-old worries a bit more about the future.
People are always telling themselves, that can't happen to me. It's so much easier to ignore things or suppress them. But when I think about my son, I don't think, nothing will happen to him, but rather, oh God, I hope nothing happens to him. And that's a different perspective.
Roger Cicero sees things differently than his father, the famous jazz pianist Eugene Cicero, especially when it comes to raising kids.
I try to do things a little differently than my parents, or apply different standards than they did. Forcing piano lessons on me when I was 4 years old was a total failure, for example. And that's something I'll never do to my son.
Roger Cicero kept with music, making his first television appearances at 16.
Don't go changing to try and please me.
Next came studies in piano, guitar and voice, along with plenty of band experience. His breakthrough came in 2006 with an LP called Männersachen. 1 year later, Roger Cicero took part in the Eurovision Song Contest. Since then, his gold-selling albums land regularly in the German top 10. The busy performer took a break at the end of 2009 to spend more time with his girlfriend and his little boy. He found time to write a book and dub a Disney film into German.
Dann spiele ich ein bisschen lauter.
Now he's back with album number 4, moving away from swing and towards a more poppy sound. The video to the album's title track was shot in New York, a city that fascinates him as much as his adopted hometown of Hamburg. Even jaded New Yorkers found the German singer a bit of an oddity during the video shoot.
I had earbuds and I was the only one who could hear the music. I went down the street singing along quietly, and that must have looked very odd to the people walking by, who probably thought, who is this guy?
Roger Cicero is back in Hamburg, a city the Berlin native now calls home. Here he can sing full voice and enjoy a view of the harbour.
Hamburg seems like a city on the coast, even though the coast is nowhere in sight. It still has the atmosphere of a coastal city, and that really appeals to me. I really like the water, and there's plenty of it in Hamburg. I just love it here.
Roger Cicero will have to leave his beloved Hamburg in February when he heads out on tour through Germany, Austria, Switzerland and Luxembourg.
Johannes Strate's band Revolverheld have racked up a number of gold records. His first solo album is also doing well.